The ground in his first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick six to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick six. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On play action, it's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Carr to throw again. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to get the...
what you talking about. This or something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slow.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go from NRG Stadium. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. And he sent a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. His first throw is an interception. DJ Turner comes up with it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
11.
Right to the air, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
12.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Burrow setting up the play action. That's Gesicki, he's got it! And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here. First and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. It's a solid pickup of 9 yards, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Burrow out of the shotgun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go.
Pushing for the end zone. It holds the football. It's not loose. And the Texans grab it.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Going right side, mixing with it. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
11. Let's get straight.
Slot man motioned over. On first down, here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action now, Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Bengals in possession. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Gun. Stop.
Throwing off the play fake here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Look the hot. Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars. 11. 19 Texas. White Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, south. Look the hot. Buggy. Hey, Uno Mars. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds his man, Chase. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
11.
Burrow from the gun. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 2nd down. Connection made to Dell. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Third and 4 coming up now.
Right, Tony. How was that? Hot. Hey, uno. Hey, south. Look to hot. Buggy. Hey, uno Mars. 11. Tonight.
Back to throw it. Left side, that's there, caught. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
11, 18, paint.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Trying for it with Burrow. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Why, Tony. Hey, uno. Hey, south. Look to hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense up to the line fast. Mixon. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Gun.
Brown on the inside give. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
11. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they take him down right along the 30. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
11 MP. Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bengals lead by only 2.
11 MT. 11 MT.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here he is to throw. Brought in right side.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hey, uno more. 11. 19 Texas. White, Tony. Hey.
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down. Complete to Dell. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
South.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
11.
He'll look to throw it. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Right. Texas. Hey.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Look the hot.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Houston calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
All right.
To throw. Chased out to his right. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Outside. Will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
On the move, headed right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Texans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.